Hey everybody, welcome back to CLC Sports USA. I did the video earlier this afternoon. It was more evening time there, around 9 o'clock-ish, 10 o'clock-ish, and the more I thought about it, I thought, hey, I want to talk about Theo Walcott. Again, I'm going to be presenting this as if he has signed for Liverpool. So it's not official or anything like that. It's just the way I'm going to present it from a Liverpool point of view, okay? So understand that before you click the dislike button that he hasn't actually signed, or before you decide to make a rather ignorant comment, okay? Not that that has happened, I just want you to understand that. Theo Walcott, an Arsenal winger, known for his pace, not particularly his skill, and not particularly his finishing. Brendan Rodgers' style of play is one that is going to, in my opinion, mix some creative and skilled and quality passing with trickery and pace. Andy Carroll does not seem to fit the bill for that, does he? Carroll did show improvements with his feet at the end of last season. Many people say, hey, get rid of Andy Carroll. Personally, I don't think we should get rid of Carroll. Carroll is 23 years of age. I think it's very unfair that he's been given one season in which I agree he did less than he should have. However, I do also think that a £35 million price tag is a little bit unfair on Carroll's end. I think he will turn good. I think he will score loads of goals without hurting the rest of the team. Now, to bring someone like Theo Walcott into the equation, I think it would really bolster and cement what we already have. Again, I think he would be a great signing. Now, where I could see him fitting in, I think him and Borini would switch out. Again, I think it's going to be 4-3-3. I think you're going to have Andy Carroll in the middle. Though, potentially, you could see a Borini-Walcott with Suarez in the middle if Carroll were to leave. There's a lot of equations that play into it, and again, I don't have much time in these videos, and I have so much that I'd like to say, and I'd like to explain, but I can't. Because it would take too long, and it would get boring, and, you know, yada yada yada. But I think you could really see a Carroll-Suarez-Walcott. Suarez produces trickery, skill with his feet in tight areas. Walcott will provide pace. And if you have someone like, say it was Lucas Gerard Aquilani or Lucas Gerard Dempsey, I think you have two players in Gerard and Dempsey who can spread it out wide very, very well and be able to get those players involved so they can crash in towards Carroll. Again, there's a lot of determining factors, but basically, again, would you have Theo Walcott on the team? Do you like the thought of Theo Walcott? So far, a lot of you on the Dempsey video are saying Dempsey's overrated. Some of you are saying, yeah, it would quadruple the amount of Liverpool shirt sales and that kind of thing over here in America, and you're right, it would. But again, I don't think we need to do it for that reason. Rather, just save our money. Okay? Some said that Dempsey would not fit into Brendan Rodgers' style of play. In the end, you don't know what Rodgers is doing with the squad. I get to see Brendan Rodgers manage his, third ever Liverpool Football Club game. I get to see him manage against Tottenham Hotspur. I'm gonna go down to Baltimore and I'm gonna watch him. I want to see what Rodgers can. I want to see him play a competitive lineup, and I want to see them win that game. They must perform well in preseason. What you're going to get in preseason is a taste of what you're going to get in the season, in my opinion. So we'll see how that works out. But again, would you have Theo Walcott? It looks as if he's going to sign. Maybe not. It could go haywire like the Sigurdsson deal. So we don't really know. But Walcott, I think, would be a decently cheap signing. I think it's a player that Arsene Wenger could afford to get rid of with the signing of Podolski and Giroud. It said Giroud, right, I think. But that's it for CLC Sports USA. I will have tomorrow, it's about 10 o'clock here in the United States, or that's when this video is going to be up. Tomorrow, I will have a video coming out with a schedule for the channel. And also Skype arrangements. That is happening this week, okay? So look forward to that video tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for your support. Keep on subscribing if you're not. Comment down below, and please do leave a like. would you have Theo Walcott? Again, that's the final question of this episode. My name is Chris Check. This has been CLC Sports USA. We'll see you guys very soon. And of course, remember, you'll never walk alone.